Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Scorpio. Yeah, vulnerability. I love how I can completely be myself around you. On the bottom is arguments. I just wish we had healthier communication between us instead of all this unnecessary conflict and bickering. Okay, let's get the Allentown Wellness. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Scorpio. Puppet Master, pulling your strings, narcissist, manipulation, control, assert yourself, addictive relationship. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. Emotional intimacy, healing relationship with self, inner child precedes successful relationships, and love is energy. On the bottom is soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. This is indicating to me like a karmic relationship or some kind of trauma bonding here. Because we have this argument and we have this puppet master, but then we have vulnerability and emotional intimacy. So, what this is telling me is this is a volatile relationship that someone is emotionally attached to. Like someone is staying in this even though they know it's not good for them. So let's get the situations. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Do I need to keep obsession? I definitely didn't want to go back in the deck. Messages for Scorpio. So we have obsession, must have, and indulgence. Negotiator, bargaining, begging, and love. Adore, admire, enchantment. The bottom is receipts, proof, and show me. This is giving the energy. There's like a push-pull energy here. It's like can't live with them, can't live without them. Top energy, like a pushing away and a pulling back in is what I'm getting from this. This could be a situation where someone's like addicted to the toxicity, which we did have this addictive relationship here. Addicted to the cycle of fighting, making up, rinse, wash, repeat. I'm definitely getting this isn't a healthy relationship. So let's go ahead and get started with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Scorpio. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Tower in reverse. Scorpio energy. And the Six of Cups. Star in reverse. Yeah, there's something about the past here. I feel like this is talking about repeating a cycle. It's saying that in regards to what's happened in the past, someone shouldn't be looking back, but someone keeps going back to the past. I feel like someone knows they shouldn't be with someone or they should end things with someone, but they continue to stay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower in reverse, Six of Cups. Hierophant in reverse. High Priestess. Yeah, that's indicating having a knowing. The Six of Swords. Moving on from the past. This is no longer looking back, ending the relationship, knowing. This is knowing that there's not going to be any improvements. It's like someone has already seen from the past the direction that this relationship is going in. And either someone is moving on from the past or it's saying that that's what needs to happen. Hierophant in reverse, High Priestess, Six of Swords. Queen of Cups. Seven of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. The best thing to do is move on from the past. Seven of Cups is confusion or illusion. So this feels like to me like manipulation. Because it's saying someone's vision's being clouded. Someone knows what they should do, but their vision's being clouded. So that feels like someone to me is gaslighting or manipulating the other. Tell me about the overall energy for Scorpio. To me, what this feels like is if the one who's dealing with this other person was able to get away from them long enough, they'd be able to see things clearly to know they don't want to be in the relationship. But what I feel like is happening here is the one who's doing the thing is hanging around and being around this person just enough to keep this person from leaving or keep this person from getting away. And it's due to some sort of manipulation or control. To me, it feels more like manipulation, mental manipulation. I feel like the one dealing with this is being convinced to stay with the other for whatever reason. Scythe, that's cutting something or someone out. I feel like the one dealing with this either knows that they need to get away from this person or deep down they want to end things with this person. There's some sort of difficulty in that. And I feel like the one doing the thing is the one that's making it difficult. Marriage, that's commitment. What it feels like to me is the one that's dealing with this is like questioning themselves, questioning if they're doing the right thing, questioning if they're the problem. There's a lot of questions here, but it's an illusion. The house. This is the literal home, family, stability, security. Saying someone needs to, the best thing for someone is to move on from the past in order to have stability. Yeah. I feel like this is an unstable relationship. I feel like someone's in an unstable environment. On the bottom, we have military. That's someone who's controlling. So tell me about the situation for Scorpio. Seven of Swords. Two of Cups in reverse. And Strength. To me, what this seems like is the one who's doing the thing, the one who's being manipulative, knows that the other is vulnerable, which we have this vulnerability here. So this is a either this looks to me like this is saying someone is afraid to leave. Someone's trying to get the strength to leave. Two of Cups in reverse, that's a breakup. Seven of Swords can be fear, can be avoidance. Seven of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse, strength. Strength in reverse. See, it's saying someone doesn't have the courage to leave. Strength, courage, confidence to leave. Either someone is avoiding breaking up with someone because they don't have the strength, courage, confidence, or there's some sort of fear here in breaking up with someone. And that's why someone doesn't have the strength, courage, confidence to leave. The Tower in reverse again, and the Four Wands. Someone could be worried about their stability, or someone may be waiting till they have strength in regards to their stability. This could be about finding somewhere else to live. Someone has a lot of fear here in leaving someone else or getting away from someone else. So I don't know if the fear here, if someone fears the other person or if they fear like outside situations, like fearing not having money to be able to make it or fearing having somewhere to live. But there's reasons why someone hasn't left yet. There's someone just hasn't gained the confidence to leave yet. Strength in reverse, the Tower in reverse, Four of Wands. Yeah. Ace of Wands, Justice in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person is kind of stuck or trapped with this person. And I have a feeling the one who's doing the thing here knows that the other is stuck. But this can also be that mental manipulation I was talking about. Someone, because this is showing up like someone is afraid they can't make it on their own. And that could be exactly what the other person is telling them. You can't make it without me. Um, the feeling here is that someone wants to leave the other. They want to leave they're not happy in the situation they're in, but they also don't feel confident about leaving for whatever reason. Tell me about the situation for Scorpio. Marriage again. Child, new beginning, child or pregnancy. This is a new beginning. A breakup due to something that's happened in the past where there's been an imbalance, or this can be divorce. See, this whole thing is talking about ending this and starting something new. But the thing is there's fear here in doing that. For the one who wants to get out of this, there's fear. And that's why they haven't left yet. And the parlor, which is like the living room. So the home, family, which that's what the Four of Wands is indicating here. To me, this feels like it has something to do with like, where am I going to go, or where can I stay? I feel like someone is waiting. It has something to do with some sort of living situation. Someone's waiting till they feel more confident about a living situation. They're trying this. The one who's wanting to get away is trying to avoid some sort of conflict. I don't think this person, the one who's dealing with this, is so frozen in fear that they're not going to do this. Um, I feel like their resources are limited is the reason they're not leaving. So let's see the outcome. Tell me about the outcome for Scorpio. Four of Wands in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I think it's a financial situation is why someone's not leaving. Instability, financial struggle. Four of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, Five of Pentacles, or this is saying someone can't afford to get a place or live in a place on their own. Death, Knight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is talking a lot about someone planning on leaving or their intentions in regards to leaving. This is telling me that someone doesn't want to jump into something blindly here. Someone just doesn't want to take a leap of faith and hope for the best. There's a lot of fear behind doing something like that. So someone would whoever's dealing with this would prefer to stay where they're at until they're confident about the next step. I also feel like there's some strategy behind this. I think someone is in a position where they're ready to get out of this and they're doing things under the radar. Like this looks to me like someone's lying about being broke. So someone may secretly be doing something to save money or get money under the radar. Death, Knight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. Two of Cups, yeah. King of Wands and the Hermit in reverse, yeah. I feel a lot like someone's doing a lot of things in silence here. I feel like there is a strategy. There's a lot of components when it comes to this situation because I do feel like this person has a certain amount of fear of the other or vulnerability when it comes to the other. I feel like the one who's doing the thing, the one who mentally manipulates, they do get to the other in regards to their mental manipulation. But I feel like this has gotten to a point where the one dealing with this they don't want to do this anymore. When you're in these types of situations, there is a rock bottom. So, people can only take so much. And at some point, you come to a crossroads. Am I going to continue this? Can I see myself continuing this, or I need to go in a different direction? And whenever, especially when it's to the point of like some kind of abuse, mental, physical, emotional, whatever it is, it gets to a point of how can I get out of this? I'll do whatever it takes to get out of this. And that's what this seems like here is um which I'm not necessarily saying this is abuse. There is definitely toxicity. This is not a healthy relationship whatsoever. But this is at a point where someone is saying, I need to find a way out of this. And it seems like someone's trying to do it without the other realizing what they're doing. So more than likely this person's going to leave in silence. They're just going to when they're ready, they're going to sneak away like a thief in the night. But that's what this is saying. They're too unstable right now to end the relationship. Um, this is indicating to me like someone doesn't want to take action, or they don't want someone to see what action they're taking until it's time to take that action. And I feel like someone's putting money back. Somehow someone could be making extra money, uh, and not letting someone know that they're doing this. So tell me about the outcome for Scorpio. The child, once again, new beginning, child, pregnancy. I feel like this is talking about ending one thing to start something new. The key, getting answers. Yeah. See, this is not doing anything until it's time to do something. So this is saying, I'm not ready. I want out of this relationship, but it's not time yet. I'm not in a good position to do that yet. And the garden, this is something being out in the open, can be a social gathering. Someone here is making money that the other doesn't know about. Tell me about the advice for Scorpio. Ace of Swords, Three of Wands in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. That Ace of Swords, it's clarity, it's truth, it's also success. This looks to me like it's saying that someone is successfully going to get out of this. When they no longer have to wait. It's, to me, this is like it's saying this is going to be a successful plan. Ace of Swords, Three of Wands in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords, yeah. Ten of Swords, and Four of Cups. This could also be indicating that someone may end up not waiting. Something may happen here to where someone just goes ahead and leaves. Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, Four of Cups. Eight of Wands. Devil in reverse. Yeah. King of Swords. Ace of Swords on the bottom again. There could be something to do with cheating here. With this Three of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Devil. That could be a possibility, but it doesn't have to be. This feels more to me like something is happening here where someone's wanting to leave, not wanting to wait any longer to leave. Like, I have to get out now. So things may not really go as planned, but I feel like, to me, what I feel like is whether this person waits or not, they're successfully going to get out of this relationship. Tell me about the advice for something is happening quickly. I don't feel like this strategy that someone has, I feel like something is happening that is um, going to cause this person to just up and leave. I feel like there's some sort of catalyst here that initiates this. Sorrow, yeah. See, the Three of Swords, a breakup. Clarity, there could be some sort of something being communicated here that brings clarity that leads to a breakup. Like I said, there could be some kind of cheating going on here, but deep thoughts. But it could just be more of the same. It could be just more of this mental manipulation and someone's just had enough of it. And it's like, I'm not going to wait. I know I said I was going to wait till I was in a better position to leave, but I'm just wanting to get out of this now. Prison. Yeah, feeling trapped, feeling stuck. See, that Four of Cups is feeling like complacency to me. And I feel like someone is not comfortable with sitting in this complacency. To me, this advice seems like, and I mean, this is advice. So it's saying you may not want to wait. It's saying regardless, you'll be fine. And what I mean by regardless is whether you wait till you're in a good position to leave or whether you go when things aren't in place, it's still going to work out, is the indication here. But it's your choice to do whatever you want to do. It seems to me like there's something happening here, though, that is going to make someone want to go ahead and leave. Okay, so let's get the yes and no and when and how oracles messages for Scorpio. Have yes, this is a unique time of necessary changes. Strong willed qualities are manifested. You bathe in the rays of unprecedented joy. Future changes wrap you in a blanket of sweet dreams and enchanted reality. All right, let's get the how and when messages for Scorpio. Says, if yes, an exemplary life of fulfillment in 3 to 4 weeks. A jaw dropping combination of circumstances brings a gushing stream of good news, a sense of humble superiority, and blissful enjoyment from the results of your work, even if that work is done in service. So it's once again indicating like something here is changing. A combination of circumstances bring a gushing stream of good news, a sense of humble superiority, and blissful enjoyment from the results of your work. So, this could be indicating that the unexpected thing that's happening is a good situation, like whatever you are strategizing for, like if it has to do with stability or money coming in or finding a place to live. It seems like maybe that information is coming or that ability to do that is coming quicker than expected. Well, that's good. That seems to be the indication. I feel like whatever it is, it's good news for the one that's dealing with it. So let's get the spell casting oracles messages for Scorpio. I have happiness, and on the bottom is justice. So let's see what happiness says. Says in the quest for happiness, you need to decipher what is that what it is. Oh my gosh. In the quest for happiness, you need to decipher what it is that truly gives you a cheery disposition. This may be through a loving relationship, securing a top job, gaining popularity, acquiring new clothes, purchasing a shiny car, being surrounded by pets, or going on holiday. Yet the key to happiness is to see joy and perfection in absolutely everything, which in turn gives you a buzz of magic from deep within. The feeling of elation is what you wish to experience, so focus on the positive and be the one to turn frowns upside down. Get everyone smiling. When you choose happiness, your mood is elevated and you tap into a limitless supply of joy. Happy days. Magical meanings. An event has a very happy outcome, which is literally what I was just talking about here. Actively seek out situations that are positive and uplifting. Good news arrives, which once again, it was talking about that as well. Happiness is yours. A happy outcome is assured. So, yeah, it's once again indicating exactly what I was saying here. I also said that it said success is assured. That's what I said here as well. So, it's without a doubt indicating a good outcome for the one who's dealing with this. So, All right, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.